is going on, Buffalo State Hockey? My name is Evan Harrington, alongside Bengals head coach Steve Murphy for another episode of Mondays with Murph. We are filming this one on a Thursday after the Bengals' 3-game homestand, and just right before the Bengals are set to get back on the road into SUNYAC play against Morrisville next Wednesday. But first, Murph, how you doing?
Everything's good, Evan. Just a little day off yesterday after the game Tuesday, and now it's time to get ready here, I guess, kind of for the final push, final 6 games, and looking forward to getting going against Morrisville.
So before we get into that, we'll just take a quick recap from the weekend's games and then Tuesday's game against Chatham. We'll just just get right to it. Obviously, the SUNYAC games didn't go the way that you and the team wanted, losing 2-1 to Cortland, 1 to Oswego. Just what didn't go right for you guys in the weekend overall?
Oswego got off to a pretty good start. I don't know. I thought we played pretty good. Good first half of the game, and we found ourselves down 2-0, and I just thought we had some chances. We didn't score, and then we got the game to 2-1, and right after we got it to 2-1, like the next couple shifts, I thought we really started to kind of take over a little bit. I thought we started to pin them in our end. And then we got a power play, and I don't know, we just kind of relaxed, and then you give up a shorthanded goal, and all that momentum that went away. Like, I really felt like the ice was tilting in our favor, even though we were still down by a goal. So that was a little disappointing, and kind of had talked a little bit after the game, just like, we just kind of seemed to go, we just kind of seemed to go soft, like in all the wrong moments of the game, and I think that was kind of very similar to Cortland, and the fact that, it was a 3-2 hockey game, and we made a mistake on the kill, and then we didn't get a couple clears after that. They go up 4-2. We battled back the first couple shifts of the third period to make it 4-4, and you're kind of really like, okay, like we might be able to pull this one out here. We just got to keep it up. And again, like, we made it 4-4, and I don't know, we just kind of let our foot off the gas, and a couple shifts later they made it 5-4, and then we couldn't come back. So it was just one of those weekends where it didn't go our way. Still a long way to go with 5 games left, so we're just going to kind of see if we can get it righted here with Morrisville next Wednesday.
And what is your message to the team after dropping 2 games like that, especially in the SUNYAC conference?
Well, we weren't real thrilled, I can tell you that. I just think that we needed to address some things, and I thought we spent really a large chunk of Monday doing that with some guys, and just trying to get the mindset right to turn the page and understand that, it kind of seems bad right now, but we still got a long way to go, and things aren't over, and we just got to kind of take this thing in baby steps. And, we kind of just felt like, as a staff, and even talked to the players, that everyone has good intentions, but everyone's trying to make too many individual plays. Everyone's trying to be the hero instead of, working together, working as 2 and 3 and 5-man units and stuff like that. So I thought that got a little bit better Tuesday, obviously. I think that, I'm sure we'll talk about Chatham, but I think we started to at least get back on that track Tuesday, and now again we just need to keep taking steps forward here as we, hopefully keep gaining some points and can secure a playoff spot.
So speaking of Tuesday, the team got a dominating victory over Chatham, a non-conference opponent, but either way it was an 11-2 victory, a very fast start, 6 goals in the first. You had multiple guys with, multi-point nights: Joe Glamos, Vadim Kirikov, Jake Neary. The team was buzzing that night. Just what went well against Chatham?
I'd love to score 6 goals in the first period every night. I think it'd make things a lot easier for us. I don't know. I just think that there was, to be honest, like, you score 11 goals, I just think there was a lot of anger and frustration that got taken out on that team on Tuesday night. I think some of the bounces that we haven't been getting for a large part of the year started to bounce towards us. There were 1 or 2 goals that were either a blocked shot or some just a tipped pass or whatever it is, a deflected pass that just bounced right into our guy's stick back door, and we have a wide open net. And I think those haven't been going our way for a large course of the year, that finally we started to maybe get that Tuesday. And obviously you have to earn your breaks, but Yeah, it was some good things. I definitely think there's some things that we can still improve on, and we'll just kind of dissect it all and start to try and be better in certain areas. But yeah, it was just a win, and I don't know, just when you do it in that fashion, it's probably something that our guys needed to get some belief back and some momentum back, and hopefully that carries us through Wednesday night too.
Andrew Doran, you gave him the start against Chatham on Tuesday. 30-plus saves, only allowing in 2 goals. Just talk about what the sophomore netminder was doing in between the pipes that Tuesday.
Yeah, he's been good for us. His last outing was the second game against Alvernia, and I think we ended up yanking him that game, and just wasn't his game, and so definitely wanted to get him back into one and let him kind of right the ship, and once he had time to hit the reset button and stuff like that, and he played well. He made some big saves for us. He made some big saves when he came in against Cortland for us after Marcus got the pull there. So yeah, he's been great for us. I mean, we've been happy with our goaltending throughout the course of the year. It's I think everybody understands that you maybe always going to have 1 or 2 goals that you want back, but between these guys, they've been great for us. I don't think that they've been the issue for a large part of the year. We haven't really given them as much help as we need to give them in front, but Drew was great, so it was good to see him again bounce back just from the Alvernia game and get another win under his belt.
So the last thing we'll talk about on the game from Chatham is congrats to you, 100th career win, fastest Bengals coach to ever reach 100 career wins. Just in 8 seasons, what does that mean to you and just the organization overall that you got 100 wins as head coach?
Well, thank you. I don't know. To be honest, I didn't even really know until a couple days before when someone said something to me. I don't know. I really haven't thought about it much. I'll say I've been very fortunate just to have some of the people that have come through here. I've been really lucky to have some great assistant coaches, and Nick and AK and Cause and Marcus, and obviously Doc's been by my side for the last 8 years, and I mean those guys have done an amazing job just with me and the recruiting and on the hockey side, and just kind of all that stuff. So most certainly those guys have contributed a lot to the wins, and then obviously we've had some amazing players come through here over the course of the last 8 years, and we've had some really good hockey teams. And I mean, it goes 100 wins. It goes, I guess, in under my name as a statistic, but really it's a team thing. And I think without the players over the course of the last 8 years, maybe I'd probably only be at 3 still. So. Yeah, I've just been really lucky and really fortunate to work with some great people who have helped along the way and helped me along the way. And obviously the players, they're the ones that really deserve all the credit because they're the ones that go out and they have to, essentially kind of win the games when we put them on the ice and stuff like that. So yeah, just been lucky with the people I've worked with, and yeah, all the guys that have come, and all the guys that are going to continue to come and come to Buff State here in the future and stuff like that. So I've enjoyed working with all of them. There's been good times, there's been bad times, but yeah, I guess it's all accumulated to at least 100, and yeah, it's kind of nice, I guess, now it's done and it's over with, and let's move on and get some more wins here under our belt in the coming weeks.
All right, speaking of moving on, potentially racking up more wins, you guys are on the road this coming Wednesday against SUNY Morrisville, a very familiar opponent, needing to get some points and wins back in the SUNYAC Conference. Just what does Morrisville do well?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, they work hard for 60 minutes, and that's probably one of their best attributes. And I mean, they're just coming off a win last night against Cortland. So, we scored 2 goals in the last 50, 60 seconds to tie and beat them last game. So it's going to be a challenge for sure. I think, every single team is still mathematically in this race for SUNYAC playoffs. And so, I'd expect this to be, high intensity, and yeah, definitely looking forward to the challenge of going into someone else's rink and trying to win. And I think it's a big swing here of, you secure 2 points while obviously preventing somebody else from from gaining on you. We don't. We're in, but we don't have much of a cushion with just the kind of a 1 point between us and fifth and seventh place being out. So. They're going to be a good test for us, and they're going to work hard, and they're going to make us pay when we make mistakes and take penalties. So we're most certainly going to have to be mentally and physically engaged right from the drop of the puck. But I think if we can continue to address some of the things that we started on Monday and started to put into place against Chatham Tuesday, then I like what our team brings, and I like for our guys to go in and get 2 points.
All right, that has been another episode of Mondays with Murph on a Thursday with myself, Evan Harrington, and Bengals head coach Steve Murphy. Just want to say thank you to everyone who always tunes in every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whenever the heck we film and get these episodes out. We'll see you guys next time for another episode of Mondays with Murph. Take care.